there was a little girl and her mommy and her daddy trying to find a house to live in, but they could not find any house. So then and then look inside of the house. One day they were building their house and they noticed that some of the pieces were missing.
When I'm doing Maya's hair, one of the activities we usually do is tell stories to one another. So I hope you guys enjoyed part of her story. And here, this is the next day. I like to take a break for any style that takes more than an hour and a half or so. It helps keep Maya happy, and it also is nice for me because I get a break as well. And we usually finish up the next morning, so there's usually not an issue about having to leave the house with hair half done, especially during this pandemic. So one of the keys to this style is doing a very thin braid between each of the braids. And if you notice, whenever I was parting, I sort of started with a V in the front. I'm not trying to make it straight back in the same thickness. I do want it to be slightly thinner at the front. This just makes the style look more crisp in my opinion, having the wide, thick braid and then having the very thin braids in between. So one thing I will do differently when I repeat this style, because I will definitely repeat this style, is make the twists at the end. Whenever I do the thicker braids, I'd like to part the hair in half, and instead of twisting it all together in one big twist, you'll see that the twists for the thicker braids are really, really big. I like to part them in half and do 2 twists at the end of each of the bigger braids and keep 1 twist at the end of these smaller braids.
Are you all done?
I plan on leaving all of this for maybe 5 or 6 days and then untwisting the back. So here's Maya's hair 2 days later and 12 days later once I did the twist out. We hope you enjoyed this video and we'll be back next week.